Before I continue this video, I just want to put a disclaimer. If you notice like a red purple colorness around Eugene's mouth, it is not blood, I promise. He was eating a blueberry before this. So the first thing I want to acknowledge is initially approaching your bearded dragon for when you want to handle them. So the first thing I would say is definitely don't come and approach them with your hand from above their head, because this can initially spook them, as it would mimic common behavior in the wild where a lot of their predators would come from above, and you definitely don't want to be perceived as a predator for them. So instead, what I would initially like to do is approach from the side so they can see your fingers, they know you're coming, they're like, oh hello, and I normally just start patting Eugene just so he knows I'm there, and there could be a very high chance that I will pick him up. So to begin the handling, you're going to need to use both of your hands to provide all the support that the beardie needs. You're going to use your first hand and gently lift up the front of their body, allowing their fingers to hold onto your fingers. Next, you're going to use your second hand to gently scoop underneath their legs, providing a flat palm. You should both have flat palms while doing this. So this is the front view. Just make sure his fingies are supported and his back is as well. Preferably, I like to hold on to a bit of his tail as well, because sometimes if he doesn't feel supported enough, their tails can go like everywhere and you can tell that they're uncomfortable. Another thing I'd like to say is that when you're going to pick them up, some people might not do the initial scoop underneath method, but that's actually quite important, because if you pick them up, for example, I'm not going to do it, but this way up, that's very dangerous, as their ribs can be very fragile and you don't want to cause any harm to them, and it can be very uncomfortable for your beardie as well, and they won't want to be handled by you a lot. When wanting to handle them onto your chest, make sure you keep the same form and slowly turn them towards you. Now, before you let go of your hands, make sure at least one of their fingers and their feet are already beginning to latch onto you before you let go. I should also add that when they are on your chest, just make sure you are holding your hand just basically at where their base of their tail is, and just the bottom half of their body. Another recommendation I'd like to add is buying one of these. So I got this when I first got Eugene, and I bought it off Amazon, and it is honestly so helpful when you want to hold them and you're doing something else. Like, it's basically, what's it called? It's not coming to my mind right now. A satchel? No. I don't know, my brain's not working. I just remembered it is literally called a sling carrier. It's funny. But this is what it looks like, and this is perfect for beginners or especially young kids if they have two tiny hands that like can't really hold the bearded dragon yet. But you put it over, and there's these little buttons, and when you open it, the beardie can just sit in there, and that's just some additional protection for both you and the bearded dragon. I will also link this in my bio as well for other people to buy.